What's up?
Welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to The Most Beautiful Life Goes On, a story of BTS 2022 updated. You guys have been asking for this one in the comments down below. So I guess this is
I actually didn't see this in any of the comments.
Really?
Yeah.
But
I was skimming through them, so I don't know.
All the comments had this one. Most of them. It's another documentary about them. It's more about them as a whole, I think. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, here we are. We're going to cut this into 3 parts, 15 minutes each this time, not 4 parts. Just so, because you guys show so much love on the longer videos. We didn't know. So we're going to make this a little longer. A little 15, 16 minutes. I don't know.
Wait, was this one shorter or longer than the other ones? Because we had some that were like 20.
Because we talked. So
yeah.
once we talk
okay. Yeah, I guess it'll probably be a little bit longer.
Here we go.
But like, comment, subscribe, join the family.
Here we go.
First things first, a big announcement and a change to the channel. We are rebranding. The era of the Asian theory is over. We are pleased to announce the new channel name. Wait for it. Rice Squad. We believe this name more strongly represents our brand and who we are as a channel.
That was part of the video. Like, what? Yeah. Oh, this is really good.
That's the picture they took. It's him on the phone.
I think it's like one of those pens they use for like drawing on the thingy,
on
the
like,
iPad and all that.
Yeah.
Like graphic. I think he's the one that likes graphic design. Those cheese balls? Yo, those are cheese balls.
And then they picked this picture. It's the complete opposite kind of like
vibe.
Yeah.
You gotta show them all the vibes. You gotta show them what they all are.
For this video, we've partnered up with Vapor 95. Vapor 95 is an LA-based company that makes really cool aesthetic clothing.
I'm gonna skip over this.
Today, everyone knows the name of BTS. They've been invited onto late-night talk shows, they've shattered records, they've sold out stadiums, they've made it onto the big screen. These days, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone who didn't know who these guys were or haven't heard at least one of their songs. And if they don't, either they've been living under a rock or they're 100 years old. The success of the Bangtan Boys is worldwide, but it wasn't always like this.
The very existence of BTS can be owed to its founding father, an innovator by the name of Hitman Bang. His idea to create a rap group was somewhat inspired by YG. In the late 90s, he experimented with this idea with different trainees, eventually choosing 7 members. And while 3 of them eventually left, the remaining 4, Teddy, Danny, Jinhwan, and Baekhyun, debuted in 1998 as One Time. Their first album, titled One Time for Your Mind, was one of the year's best-selling albums and won several awards, including the Global Disc and SBS Music Awards for Best New Artist and KMTV's Award for Best Hip Hop Artist. The group enjoyed moderate success and released 4 more albums before going on indefinite hiatus in 2006 due to their mandatory military service.
The year was 2010, and the 5-year-old company Big Hit Entertainment had previously signed 2 artists, 88 and 2AM. They had their share of successes, but they were very traditional K-pop groups. Big Hit wanted a fresh new sound, and upon listening to
is Big Hit Entertainment have multiple K-pop groups?
Well, I think they had one other one. That was that one.
No, because they signed 88 and the one they just had the other one.
Oh, I thought those were 2 people.
Oh, are those 2 people? I thought they were 2 different groups.
They might be groups, yeah.
That's kind of interesting. I thought it was just BTS. That was it.
Well, yeah, that's why I said, oh, that's interesting that he did this before.
Yeah.
CEO Hitman Bang Si-hyuk had decided that that was the sound that he had been looking for. And on top of that, the youth needed someone to relate to, but more importantly, to look up to. He decided that he would create a hip-hop group.
So they are a hip-hop group then.
At 15 years old, Kim Namjoon auditioned for a certain Big Deal Records, which he completely botched, forgetting the lyrics to the song he was performing. Afterwards, fellow rapper Sleepy recommended that he try auditioning at another label, Big Hit, and even put in a good word for him to one of the producers there. At age 16, Namjoon auditioned in front of Bang Si-hyuk himself and instantly impressed him.
Yeah,
he was offered
so
a deal
nervous.
with Big Hit
Can you
on the spot,
imagine like
which
picking a
Namjoon
song and
accepted.
forgetting all the
I
lyrics?
know, that was
Officially
so
choosing a
badly,
name for
dude.
himself, Rap Monster, destined to become the leader of the newly created group. Now that a fearless leader was chosen, they needed more members.
So that's interesting that like he got signed at 16.
Yeah, but that's kind of
Like
whack though that
16.
they signed him as the leader though.
But that's what they're saying. Like, there's no leader though. So it's like, is that misinformation?
I don't know.
Because I even seen out the comments. Like, even the comments said like there is no leader. It's just they're a group. Like, there's
I don't know
not
because
one leader.
they said that they've signed him as the leader though. Like he was the first one. He was the one that was supposed
I
to
really
be the
hope
leader
it's
of
not
this week.
misinformation.
I don't know.
I really hope not.
I mean, they're the
well,
one
they're
that
going
said-
they're going to let
I
us
was
know.
gonna say,
so,
yeah, they're the one that said pick this
Yeah.
video.
Min Young-gi was a 17-year-old living in Daegu, an avid basketball player and rapper. He had been interested in
this
music,
sugar?
especially rap, from a very early age. And despite his parents' disapproval, started performing as a rapper while still in high
I
school.
think it's sugar,
He quickly
right?
gained attention as a rapper and producer in the underground hip-hop scene. One day he saw a flyer for a rap competition called Hit It and decided to participate. And although he only placed second, the company hosting
Only
the
placed
competition,
second?
you guessed it, Big Hit, decided to sign him
Second's
on
pretty
as a
good.
producer. Hitman Bang spoke with him afterwards, convincing him to join a newly created hip-hop group. He told him to just focus on rapping and assured him that he wouldn't need to dance. He was lying. And just like that, the new group had a second member, known as Suga.
Yeah, I
a
knew it was
combination
him.
of the first two syllables of shooting guard, his favorite position in basketball. But they wouldn't stop there. Rappers were nice, but Big Hit actually needed a dancer. Jung Ho-seok always loved dancing. He was in the starting lineup of the dance crew Neuron in his hometown, Gwangju. He was good at it too, winning several local championships and even winning a championship at the national level in 2008. While he did perform at several competitions hosted by JYP and even won some of them, he ultimately went on to audition for a smaller, lesser-known company, Big Hit Entertainment. His dance skills and strong understanding of rhythm made him an instant favorite, and he was signed on as J-Hope.
Oh, it
Not
was
only
wrong.
that, but they saw potential
So they're
in him.
so they're going in order as the other video then. Correct? Yeah. RM.
Yeah, I guess
Sugar,
so.
J-Hope. Next one will be V.
No, next one was someone else, and then V.
Yeah, then
and
V.
the younger guy that sings.
Jimin. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess this is going in order then. As to the last video.
Yeah, I guess
we
so,
watched.
which is how they joined the group.
I think yeah, they're telling us how they're joining it, and I think after that they're going to go in depth
Yeah.
to how. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my guess.
which at this point he had little experience with. However, J-Hope made the decision to leave Big Hit until RM convinced both J-Hope and Big Hit that the group wouldn't be complete without him. He was right.
쉬라고 했어.
아니 근데 형 항상
중간고에 아니면 정우석 와야 된다고. 정우석 안 오면 쉬라고 했다고. 멤버 믿고 간 거야 나도 그냥. 오래 했고.
Wait, so he left?
멤버 보고 왔어 진짜. 근데 나는 진짜 네가 그 기억.
With the addition of J-Hope, the rap line was complete. Now they needed some singers. Now, just like how RM, an amazing rapper with a ton of experience, was chosen as the first official member of the rap line, it would only make sense that a legendary singer and dancer would be the perfect first member of the vocal line. Right? But Kim Seok-jin didn't have any sort of experience like that. Believe it or not, one day when he was walking on the streets of his hometown, Anyang, he was approached by a representative of SM Entertainment with an offer to work for the company. In typical Jin fashion, he never followed up with them because he believed it to be a scam. Apparently, Jin was a very good-looking guy because years later, this time as a college student in Seoul, he was once again approached on the street, this time by an executive at Big Hit Entertainment.
Wait, so they just walk up to a random dude?
I guess so.
That's impressive.
He didn't sing, he didn't dance. He was at school to become an actor, and he decided to audition to become an actor. Big Hit, however, had different plans for him, and convinced him to become a vocalist for their new group. To do so, he literally learned to dance and sing starting from zero.
Damn.
Bro, that's
that's-
kind of that shows you that how like lucky you have to be for like just life, dude. Like they really just picked him
that's
randomly
crazy.
on the street, and
That's
he just
crazy.
learned all this
And yeah,
stuff.
because he didn't sing.
Yeah,
I didn't know
dude.
that.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
other
That's-
one didn't tell us that. The other
dude,
one
that
said he
makes
was
me-
this. Everyone says this, this, and this. I didn't know he didn't do any of that.
That's crazy, dude.
He was just an actor. He was trying to be an actor.
That's so wild, dude.
That's lucky.
I can't even get a job.
Don't listen to him.
Not without help from other vocalists.
That's cool. He had a Darth Vader's claws figure.
John Jungkook initially had dreams of becoming a badminton player when he was young, but after seeing G-Dragon perform Heartbreaker on television, it influenced him to want to become a singer instead. Because of this, at only age 14, he decided to audition for the South Korean talent show, Superstar K.
14?
He didn't pass
Dang.
auditions, but this was just enough to catch the eye of not
remember
one
this
company,
part.
not 2 companies, but 7 different companies. This included JYP, FNC, Woollim, Starship Entertainment, TS, Cube, and of course, Big Hit
Wait,
Entertainment.
is Cube GameCube?
So why did
No, I think
Jungkook,
it's
given the
Cube.
choice of all these bigger
Has the same
companies,
symbol.
decide to go with the relatively smaller company, Big Hit? The answer was simple, because he thought, and I
I
quote,
think GameCube's on
RM
Nintendo.
was cool,
Yes.
so I wanted to sign with them. That brings the number of members to
But the
5.
logo is the
The next
same.
member of BTS was just as surprised to find Big Hit as Big Hit was to find him, and it almost didn't happen. Kim Tae-young was always passionate about music, and it was always his dream to
That
pursue
lion!
it as a career. However,
You knew
it
I
was
was gonna say
hard.
that.
I
His
know.
family
Right
was
when you,
poor,
right when you
his
left,
parents
you,
were
you were
humble
like,
farmers.
he knew he was gonna
His
say
father
that.
told him that if he was passionate
I
about
want
music,
that
he
line.
should learn
That
an
line's
instrument,
cute.
and he did, spending 3 years practicing with the saxophone. One day, one of his friends decided to audition for Big Hit Entertainment when they were holding auditions in his hometown of Daegu. Taeyoung, being a good friend, came with him to keep him company. But when one of the team members in charge of the audition saw Taeyoung, he encouraged him to audition as well. With nothing to lose, he did. That day, he was the only one in Daegu to move on to the next round of
Damn.
auditions, and eventually became a trainee for Big Hit Entertainment. They decided to keep him as a surprise member and didn't want to reveal him as one of the members until his debut. In the same vein, Big Hit had him choose something mysterious for his stage name. He decided to go with V for victory.
So we
Here
are right,
seems
going in
like
order
a
from
nice
last
round
video.
number to stop, right? 6 members for a new hip-hop group, 3 rappers and 3 vocalists. It seems like a complete group, but still there was something missing. Someone was missing. Someone that could take this already great group of artists and push it even further to achieve perfection. A powerhouse. Someone so naturally talented that they could stand out in a room full of already talented artists.
one of the
This
almond
project
trees.
that Big Hit had embarked upon needed a capstone.
I think
Park
he's the
Jimin
one with the
was
really
a
good
naturally
voice. Mm-hmm.
talented dancer. When he was in middle school, he attended a dance academy and continued to pursue dance at Busan High School of Arts, where he studied contemporary dance and was the top student in the whole modern dance department. Impressed by his raw talent, a teacher encouraged him to audition for Big Hit Entertainment, who were holding auditions in Busan. He was only 16 when he passed the audition
was wrong.
and moved
That's
to Seoul to
15.
become a trainee. He was the final member of the group, and he also had the shortest training period. Interesting to note is that the group feels very much ragtag because, in a sense, with the exception of Jimin and J-Hope, it was. RM auditioned for Big Hit because he didn't pass his auditions with the first company he chose.
And despite their amazing talent, Suga and Jungkook didn't win the competitions they were in, but they signed on with Big Hit after the fact because of their high quality performances. V never even planned on auditioning, but just decided to do it on a whim, and Jin, they literally just found Jin on the street. But perhaps it was fate. This was the group that they chose.
That's what you said.
Just like that, in 2012, the newly created Bangtan Sonyeondan, the Bulletproof Boy Scouts, or simply BTS, was 7.
I think we should end part 1 there.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I think we learned
Giving him a little cliffhanger, huh?
that, like, see, that's crazy. Like, we didn't know that. Like, I didn't know that they were actually assigned to become a hip-hop group.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't know. I thought they were going to be a K-pop group, which is Korean pop.
Yeah.
But no, they're actually going to be a hip-hop group.
Well, I guess it makes sense though why most of their songs are like rap kind of songs.
True.
So.
And we also didn't know he got picked off the street.
Yeah, but that was
I
crazy.
thought, because in the last video it said he was a musician.
yeah,
a
singer,
composer.
yeah.
He wasn't. He was a person who was
He was
trying
an
to
actor.
act.
Yeah.
Now that's lucky.
Wait, I like how it was just like this guy did this guy didn't even want to do it, and he
He
was
was picked off the street.
he was picked off the street.
Now
so
that's so lucky.
that's crazy.
Like,
dude, that's
imagine-
what I'm saying.
But in the same time, he had like the mindset of like they could be a scam. Like if someone walked up to you, oh yeah, you want to go to Hollywood with me? Could be a total scam.
I'd be
and
like,
scam.
hell yeah, dude, yo, get my bag. Boom, dude, I'm out.
Yeah, until they get back and like kidnap you or something.
Yeah,
You'd be like, we'll
probably.
buy her some strange.
I'd become like Patrick Star when he's like, guys, and then he walks and he's in the trumpet.
Well, that's impressive. So I think some of you guys did say like he was picked off the street, but I wasn't sure. There's always so much information we're getting from all these comments, and we thank you guys so much for it. It's pretty crazy. Don't you say?
Yeah, that's actually insane.
But
I mean, from the ones I skimmed through, I'm like, oh my god, they're like, you guys write like paragraphs.
I know,
Dude. They have like
I know.
whole
It's all info.
actual, yeah.
And then
like,
someone emailed us. Shout out to you if you're
shout
watching.
out to the guy that emailed us.
That's
yeah,
impressive.
Or girl.
That's
we don't
impressive.
Know,
You did
awesome.
That's
That's
we like
awesome.
that. We like
Thank
that.
you.
And no reason to apologize either. You're allowed to, you're allowed to do that. We answered.
Yeah.
We're
we
back.
always. That's what I'm saying. We're all about connecting with you
Yes,
guys.
that's what we're all trying
That's
to do.
all we want to do is just interact with you guys, have you connect with us, we connect back, and then just
So
start
please
a conversation.
comment down below what BTS or what other genres of stuff you like, and so we can react to it for you guys.
Yep, exactly.
And I think we should end it there. We'll be back with part 2 eventually, maybe in a day or two, or this can go up right in a row like we did the last one. Part 2 will be a little longer because there's only going to be a 3-part thing. But we thank you guys so much for watching.
Heck yeah.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Part 2, baby.
Peace.
Peace.